Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a look and has a go. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Referee's given a throw. He's found the way through. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a throw. Marlen. Played back in. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, it's come loose. And he's straight offside. And he's picked out the run. Keeper's ball. Emerson. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. For Joelinton. Balde. Ferran Torres. It's Florentino Luis. James promptly onto that, and that is that. Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And no surprise, that's a booking. Emerson. Gets his pass away. Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pellegrini. Becker. He's picked his way through. Becker. Becker! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Becker really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Pellegrini. And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
That's been cut out, well played. Rashford. Kosunu makes the interception. Anguissa chasing after it. Joelinton. This is promising. Marlen. Oh, they can break here. 30 minutes gone. Ferran Torres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Balde picks it up out wide. And through to the goalkeeper.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
And he's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality.
Oh no, this does not look good. Ferran Torres. Spinazzola. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Becker, he's onside. He might be in chance. It's there. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's looking to set free a runner. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde. Balde gets flagged offside. Well-timed, excellent interception. James moved on forwards. Rashford. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. James with the short one. Gets his head to it! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely. Warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Lille really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Time and again they are repelled. Lille looking to pass their way through. Spinazzola. And it's Rashford. Emerson. Rashford. Florentino Luis. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Retegi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pellegrini! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. He just absolutely speared that in.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Abraham. Abraham! Gets a good foot in there. Turns and goes back. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Florentino Luis. Passes short and sharp. And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's played him through. Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Tries a shot! And again! Pellegrini. Marlon. James. That has been cut short. Becker. Spinazzola. And he's intervened well there.
Rashford really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Pellegrini. Decore. Retegi. And they can counter here. That's a nicely measured pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. James. Decore. Passing is crisp and sharp. Becker. Pellegrini. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Into the last quarter of an hour. Upamecano. That is good alertness.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on big chance! Oh, brilliant save!
Lille just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He could be in here. Now it's Rashford. He's had a hit! It's there! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 90. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 14.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Can he latch on to this?
Le numéro 4. Le numéro
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Attention, changement.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence.
Lille can certainly take credit for the way they've gone about their business here. This scoreline is inaccurately reflective.
That's a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rashford. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Now it's Poulsen. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Emerson Royal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now the finish! And yes, it's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Shot at goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And time is up. Lille suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.